1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hot and Chill Takes. I am your host, Eric, and I'm here with Sean. And how you doing, Sean?
Good. How are you, Eric?
I'm doing all right. I think I'm going to commit suicide after this episode. But other than that, I'm chilling.
That's all that matters. As long as you're chilling, Eric, that's all that matters, right?
I like to think so, yes.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Now, speaking of chilling, do we got some chill talks, or is it
Oh,
more spicy stuff for the fans?
this one is definitely a lot more spicy, but probably more
Okay,
in the
here we go.
scary and kind of concerning topic. Because, see,
Okay.
the viewers probably already know what this is about, but you don't. But
No, I don't.
unfortunately, this episode, I did kind of tell you what a future episode we'll talk about is, but I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's basically going to be in the potential reality, the soon to be possible future for us, World War III.
Oh boy.
Yes. But before we say that, I do have one chill thing that is kind of a leak that someone told me that they found out when they went to T-Mobile. I don't know if this is a real leak or not, or like if anyone even knows about this. But apparently, the new iPhone will allow people to fold your phone, kind of like the Samsung Galaxy phones can.
Classic Apple copying Samsung, but they'll still do better than Samsung because it's
Probably,
Apple.
probably. Would you at all
That's
plan to get a phone like that, like a phone that flips, like how it
I
used to
don't
back
like a
in the
phone
day?
that folds, but
Yeah.
if the fold is like it seems like it's sleek and it does fit my pocket quite nicely and it doesn't seem like it's too big of a hassle to hold, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I just can't see it on how they can do it, but
I mean,
again, I need technology to surprise me in many
well,
ways.
honestly, I
Hopefully
would just
better
say
than
just look
worse.
at the Samsung Galaxy's phones because they've been doing that for the last few
I
years.
mean, yeah,
If you
I
don't
think
like
as
how they
long as
look, I
the
doubt you'll like how the iPhone phones will. All I
right.
heard is that
Here's
they're not
here's
gonna
the
have
thing
the
is that
stupid bump in the middle like how the Galaxy phones does. That
oh,
it's gonna
okay.
be basically smooth, like you won't even notice it, and then you could like flip, like fold your phone.
I think for me is I like the appropriate phone size that my phone like my iPhone's old. I have an iPhone 12. I
Yeah.
like the dimensions of this iPhone. I think it's probably related to like the iPhone 10 or I'm sorry, XS or whatever they call it. I like that kind of dimension where it's not a phone that's too big or too small. I do like a phone that like it fits nicely on the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
If it's like a foldable phone, I'm just intrigued to see, of course, if it's real or not, obviously, but
Yeah.
like,
No, I
how
do
does it
know this
actually
is
going to
real.
feel and how is it going to look? Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm interested. But
Yeah.
that's interesting. I will say that.
Yeah, yeah. The only reason why I know this is a legitimate thing that will be coming is because one of my friends told me when they went to a phone company store. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Sure.
Said that they actually had like special like training. They watched the videos on how they're supposed to like sell these things and stuff. So
Oh,
so they
well,
confirmed that yes, they did have to take some certain training and probably watch training videos about these phones, so they know what to tell people when they're trying to sell it to people. So
well,
yeah, apparently yeah, iPhone will have foldable phones coming soon. I believe next year. Well, currently filming, we're still in 2025, but this episode will probably come out 2026.
oh
So
wow.
yeah, I know, right? It fucking blows my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of the only chill take we kind of have at the moment. But now I guess let's get into what's going on into why I think World War III is possibly around the corner. I don't know if you heard lately, but I believe last week the U.S. Took over a Venezuela boat, and this boat was an oil tanker skipper. And Trump warns Venezuela's days are numbered. And a heavy Russian cargo plane did recently land in Venezuela. And Putin and the Venezuela leader did recently sign a partnership pact, basically to back each other up if war kind of escalates. So yeah, I kind of want
Oh
to know
jeez.
on what are your thoughts on this right now?
Definitely could be manifestations of World War Three. Um, just the fact that I mean I don't know. It's tough because I don't know the situation of what came to be, but the fact that Russia and Venezuela has a little bit of a click going on,
Mm-hmm.
And if it ends up where U.S. does have some beef with Venezuela, I mean, Russia is going to come in ideally,
Yeah.
based on that agreement. And I don't know what's going to happen with if there's other countries involved. Probably will.
Yeah,
If it
yeah, I
comes
do
down
believe
to
there
it,
will be,
hopefully
yes.
it doesn't. But again, I mean, this world just continues to surprise me in much bullshit ways. So, um, yeah, it's definitely something to monitor for sure, and hopefully it doesn't fuck all of us up.
Hopefully
But at
not,
this
but
point, I
yeah, there's
mean,
a
we've
good
already
chance.
seen
Yeah.
hell just coming down our freaking planet. So
Yeah,
it's been
true. And
brutal.
it's crazy because like no one in America wants to go to war with Venezuela.
Yeah,
As far
I
as I
don't.
could tell, Trump
Let
and
alone
Hegseth
war
are
in
the only
general. I
two
don't think
people.
anyone wants to go to war in
True.
general.
Yeah, yeah. I hope that's the case, but I definitely
Yeah.
could believe that there's some people that are like, oh yes, my time has come. I'm gonna be the one who ends the war.
Like, jeez, it's ridiculous,
I
right?
know,
So,
right? Well, and if you think, well, unfortunately, this wouldn't be a topic about World War III if that was unfortunately the only situation going on currently within the last month. But you know how China has tried to invade uh, what was it Taiwan recently, or not recently,
yes,
but a few years
yes,
ago.
or not recently, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, previously, yeah.
Yes. Well, apparently they're jumping back on that bandwagon,
Of course they are. They're
yep.
bored.
And the Center of Strategic and International Studies developed a war game for China's invasion of Taiwan and ran it 24 times. And in most scenarios, the U.S. and Taiwan and Japan won. But however, there were a lot of heavy losses. Some of the losses involved the U.S. and the Allies lost dozens of ships, hundreds of aircrafts, tens of thousands of servicemen, and Taiwan's economy was basically destroyed. And the high loss due to the war, unfortunately, did cost the United States global position. It basically ruined our reputation, and the rest of the world wasn't really taking us seriously anymore. And unfortunately, China lost. Like, don't get me wrong, China did lose things, but not as much as what this war game basically kind of predict. What will happen when China, or if China does invade Taiwan? China's loss will cost them the Communist Party rule to become destabilized. But yes, but apparently the United States and our allies will suffer the most if China were to
Wow.
invade Taiwan. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know, right? It's fucked up. And what's scary is China actually has plans on how to stop America before we even get to our troops to go help. China has currently been building, has basically been building their plans and to slow America down by trying to take down our power grid, our water, food, and our transportations down, trying to basically ruin the motherland here in America and having the American people basically turn against the government to the fear and not knowing what the fuck's going on. Yes.
I mean, just with China, I mean, I don't agree with their political views and how they approach things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even drama that they've had with Japan even on stuff too, and that's sadly has taken over other parts of cultures. Like there was this, I don't know what the situation or who started who, whether it was Japan or China. I don't care. It's just the fact that they don't get along, and even like when Japan artists are performing in China or vice versa, they have it where representatives of the opposing country is forcing to stop the performance of those artists, performing the songs. Like, how is it that politics or political differences between countries is affecting other, you know, other things? Is just outrageous to me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like that's just so unfair to like the artist, for example. I know there's a story on that. I don't know the specifics, but I'm sure someone watching this video might know what I'm talking about. But pretty much like, yeah, that situation happened where there's a Japanese or a Chinese artist, or I think it was a Japanese artist, and representatives of China pretty much stopped the performance of that Japanese artist, where she had to like pretty much stop performing.
Damn.
And it's just because of the political differences that's occurring right now. I don't, or
Yeah, it's
was
fucked
occurring. I
up.
don't know if it's still happening. Probably is, but
Yeah, probably.
yeah, it's just fucked up. Just all these political differences when it's always involving more than one country. It's a disagreement between one country versus one country, and like country A versus country B. It's so fucked because it's like, yeah, like it's all about who owns what, who dominates what, who's right and who's wrong, right? That's just the sad reality of the world that we live in, and unfortunately, we see that a lot in politics slash, you know, country differences, cultural differences. We see that a lot. Um, and sadly, I don't think that's the last of it either. I think it's just going to continue happening,
Yeah.
as long as
Yeah.
always one country's always going to think they're right, right?
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. It's the same with like religion. How everyone who's in
yeah,
someone who
it's relatable
practices.
in
Yeah.
anything, whether it's religion, politics. I mean, I just get really annoyed when it's politics.
Yeah.
I don't get why they can't just be like in general, where in life everyone should be entitled to their own differences and their own opinions and just respect it, like we mentioned in previous episodes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people just want to compare whose dick is bigger, and it's just that's just annoying as fuck. That's just
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. It is.
So
It is unfortunately stupid. And
yeah,
hopefully one day that's like something that won't ever happen again. But like probably not, because we're people.
yeah.
We all think we're right. We all think we're
Because
special.
the
We
day
all
that
think we're
happens is the
better.
day that world peace is a thing, and unfortunately, that's the one thing that I don't think will ever happen
Oh yeah,
because
definitely not.
at
No.
the end of the day, people have egos.
No.
People are
Have
evil.
pride.
Some people are good, but a lot of people are bad. And
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
matter what, no matter how much good deeds are out there will always be bad deeds that will be called out, and there will always be bad things that get more attention than the good things that happen. That's just the sad reality we live in. It's like the half fill, half empty, scenario. Everyone always, typically, majority of people look at the half empty. They always look at the negatives all the time. Like no matter what, no matter how many good happens, there's always gonna be bad, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it does suck. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if there was more good people and if more, good people like won instead of bad people and like greedy companies and whatnot. Because
Yeah.
our world could definitely be a lot better if
Oh
more
yeah.
good people were in the world. But unfortunately, it's easier being a bad person because you get to be a dick.
That, and they feel like they have nothing to lose. I
Yeah,
feel like their mindset is like, oh, we're gonna do what I want because I got nothing to lose, so I'm gonna make other people's life hell, and I'm gonna just make sure that I benefit and no one else. Like that's their mindset, and it's dumb as hell, like,
yeah,
and sometimes it can go even worse in magnitude where it's like a life death situation. It's just terrible.
yeah. I
So
know it's fucked.
that's my stance on things like that. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the topic. Obviously, if we do go to war with like China, obviously everything that comes from China will no longer be coming to America. So like a lot of things basically will stop coming to our country, which is not a good thing because we don't obviously build anything here in America other than cars and bullets. So and I do think we don't have enough farmland and food to feed the entire nation if China were to stop supplying. If they supply us with foods, I think they do, right? I don't know which kinds, but I'm pretty sure they do supply us with
I
food,
mean,
right?
I'm sure there's things that we make.
Yeah, yeah, like
Maybe it's
corn.
just like maybe. I mean, there's stuff that we probably make or like we have. It's just America probably has to figure out ways where they can be sustainable and not feel like they have to be dependent on other countries or things they can't control. I think
True.
that's America's responsibility to figure that out. I mean, I don't like the fact that we are depending on other countries so much where we feel like we're weak. I think if you want a good image, like you mentioned, like we are seen upon as a joke in terms of as a country. Like if you
Yeah.
want people to view us well, we got to put some efforts to trying to make our country strong and improve where things can be better. I think
Yeah.
that's the focus. And if that means we're staying away from people's businesses, I'm all for that because that's what America should be doing is staying away from trouble and focusing on how to really strengthen ourselves from internally so that we ourselves as a country represented why can be looked upon as like like they're very good, they're very strong. That's a place that I wouldn't mind living, at. And that's, as a citizen, I can be proud of that country. Like that's the
Yeah.
situation that America should be put upon. But of course, America don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're the leader. Well, we're currently.
Instead of doing all that, they do the complete opposite plus more. They love to just have war within so that they can mentally prep for war abroad. That's just it's
Yeah,
stupid
yeah,
how we function as a country, and like that's why we are viewed as a joke. Like
yeah. I mean, we're here for a
we
joke.
are
There's lots of reasons, man.
we are literally dumbasses. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you think that's bad, well, guess what? NATO, our friends at NATO are no longer trusting America anymore because of Donald Trump. Yes, currently,
So surprised,
I
right?
know, right? Yes. Yes, right now, the Danish leader calls Trump's America a security threat, saying that the U.S. is now using its economic and technological strength as an instruments of powers towards allies and partners, which unfortunately is true. With tariffs and threaten to pull our troops away from like their places and whatnot, it's crazy. Well, I'm pretty sure we don't have any troops, but I do believe if they ever did need American troops, that is something he would just not send.
Mm.
Yeah. But NATO hasn't fully given up on us yet, but they are currently working in plans basically to kick America out if they no longer trust us. All because our President Trump is a douche.
And we have like no allies practically, right? Or
Yeah, no. Apparently, we're giving money to the Taliban. So I guess that they might be our new allies, unfortunately.
oh boy.
Oh, God. Yeah. Unfortunately, I definitely do think if China were to invade Taiwan, I don't think Trump is going to do anything about it. He'd be like, not our problem. And then he'll probably praise the China leader, being like, oh, you're such the greatest man. The best. I don't even know his name. President Xi Jinping, I think.
Oh, she, yeah.
Yeah.
XI, it's a she, I think.
She? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But
or
yeah.
C. I think it's President Xi, I think.
I felt like it's Xi. President Xi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. We're fucked, I think, as a nation.
Isn't it wild though that like, not let alone whether it was President Trump or Biden or Obama, just presidents of the United States, they've met these political leaders in person. You would think they've like learned or like have make amends with them.
See,
but no, we're back to square one.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Well,
we're back to square one.
Well, I don't know if we could ever like, make amends with like dictators, because
or just like in general with anyone, just like be friendly to someone.
See, we were friendly to the people in NATO, but Trump isn't. Trump is literally fucking everything up.
Yeah.
And and then of course there's all these potential wars that might and will and hopefully don't happen. But Trump seems to be really aiming to invade Venezuela. Because again, God forbid brown people exist. Even though he claims he's doing it to end the war on drugs.
So dumb, right?
I know, it's ridiculous. So yeah, get ready for World War III in the near future. Hopefully not, but I know, dude. It just freaks me out. Just because, like, I know, like, basically a lot of people, like, in the military basically said there would never be an invasion of America. That the easiest way to take America out is to have those people fight amongst each other, which unfortunately, because of Trump and his policies, that's basically what's fucking happening. You have ICE and, the troops in, arresting Americans and illegal aliens. And then the next thing to do would basically to hit us with like an EMP to basically take down the power grid, to shut down our water, and to stop the food supply and transport from working. And then that's basically how they would destroy America. So it is crazy to think that right now, half of what they're hoping for is already happening. And not even because they're doing it, just because Trump's doing this, like, willingly to the American people. And then he's going off trying to piss off NATO.
Fun times, huh?
I know, right? Yeah, we're fucked. Like, I definitely, like, would not be surprised if, like, World War III is around, like, gonna happen before 2030. Like, I hope not. Like, I pray to God, to any God that may or may not be out there, to, like, have this just be something we could like move away from. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I really, yeah, I really do think everything's kind of pointing to war, and yeah,
this is not it.
I know, right? It's not it. So, suicide pact. Oh,
no
man.
comment. No comment.
Yeah, no comment. All right, I'm gonna put you on the maybe list. That list is getting longer every day. But yeah, that was all the topics for this very depressing episode of Hot and Chill Takes. But hey, if you know what, if World War III doesn't happen this year, we all have the new iPhone flip to be looking forward to.
What iPhone are we even on?
I don't even know anymore. I think we're the iPhone 6. No, we're I think on the iPhone 17 now. I think, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or is that the new one? I think
it's just an iPhone made every fucking year or every 6 months.
I'm checking right now, like iPhone, because I have the iPhone 16, so I don't know if the new one.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
I actually did not know that.
Really? I've had it for a few months now.
Guy's a bougie motherfucker.
Not that. I mean, I traded in my old phone, so I got it basically for free.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm still stuck on this 12.
Damn.
But I didn't pay $1 for this shit. Yeah, I didn't pay for $1.
Okay, but yes, right now I think iPhone 17 might be the new one. I don't know. Like, but apparently there is an iPhone 17. I know there's an iPhone Air, which is a very thin phone. It does look cool. It does look nice.
Yeah, heard of it.
It does look nice, though. I low-key thought about getting it, but I'm like, no. I just got an iPhone 16. But yeah, I think the iPhone 18 will basically be the one with the flip, I think. I could be wrong. Could be the 17, but I think it's the 18. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Now, obviously, we are currently filming this in, like, the end, like, towards the end of December. Obviously, by the time this comes out, we'll probably already be in the new year. So viewers might know if things have escalated or if things died down. It is kind of weird to think that this episode could be going out and, like, we could have already invaded Taiwan, which blows my mind. Like, I hope that's not the case, but who knows?
Who knows?
Yes, who knows? But, you know, let's hope for a better, brighter future.
All I gotta say, Eric, is if we might be fucked, we better start gathering together and clenching our hands
and ass
hope
cheeks.
to God that things get better.
That's what we should do when we hang out. Just do a prayer.
Down, honestly. I'm not even super religious, but
I'm not religious.
I'll turn a new leaf. I don't give a shit. I'll turn a new leaf. I don't give a damn. Shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this hot takes and hot and chill takes episode, make sure to like button, share the video around. Where can they find you, Sean, if they so wish to send you death threats?
No, don't send me death threats as we talked about. You can find me on Twitch. I occasionally stream, but Eric, thank you for having me on, and until the next episode.
Yes, until the next episode. Hopefully it'll be a little more cheery.
Hopefully, right,
yeah,
guys?
hopefully, man. It's all we could hope for.
Good times are here to come.
Hopefully, man.
Soon.
Hopefully. Bye.